Hey guys, Crazy Al here, and I got some deals for you because it's Sector 9 Airsoft's Assault on Sector 9. I'm gonna be selling out some deals! Yes, some deals. I've got used airsoft guns, I got brand new airsoft guns, I got guns coming out of the wazoo! So, what's the guns I've got? Well, we're gonna start with some pistols because everybody loves a good pistol. And who doesn't love good pistols, especially if they're Japanese? That's right, Japanese! I've got a used Tokyo Marui Split Slide. This thing is a race gun that will literally just blow the socks off your opponents. It is designed for speed because you are speed. You are lightning. Grease lightning. It does come, of course, with a magazine, and you're thinking, oh, you're going to sell this for about $100, right? No, lower, 90, no, lower, 80, no, I'm going to sell this for $50. That's right, $50. But I can go as low as 45 because 45 is the chamber for which it is chambered in, or they call it reverse chambered in. I'm not crazy! But let's say you don't want this. You want something a little cheaper. Well, I've got non-blowback, totally not Glock for sale as well. Yeah, that's right, you heard me right. I got a Chinese Kami Glock right here. It is a non-blowback, just reliable, meaning that you're not going to have any issues. It comes, of course, with a magazine that we all know and love. You can get these plentiful. And let's face it, folks, this thing is going to work for you. $20. That's right, $20 for this thing, but I can go as low as $15. Well, let's say you don't want a pistol. Well, no worries, I got shotguns. That's right, I got shotguns. I got 2 shotguns for you in particular. Both very good, correction. Actually, I got 3 shotguns. 3 shotguns for you. And let's say you don't want to use any gas, that's fine. I got myself a spring shotgun for you that will do exactly what you need it to do. I got myself right here a spring shotgun. It is Elite Force and it is $20, but I can go down to $15. And let's face it, folks, it does come with a shell. It is a longer variant of its original thing. Come with pick rail. It is good for what you need to do. See, it works even. 20, but I can go 15 at Sector 9's Assault on Sector 9 on the 28th of June. Let's say you don't want that. You want something a little bit more powerful. Well, I got myself here 2 Jag-Arms. I got myself a Jag-Arms gas, and I got myself a Jag-Arms scattergun. This one is a little leaky. Don't worry, I'm going to sell this little bad boy for about $40. $40. I can go down to 35 on her. And, of course, I got myself an HPA right here. That's right, HPA. Meaning that all you got to do is hook up a hose, and it's good. It is the long police variant. And it is lovely. I can go pretty good on this. We'll decide, because this one's going to those negotiable ones, and give me a good deal. Finally, you want an assault rifle. Well, of course, everybody wants an assault rifle. Well, have I got one for you? Ladies and gentlemen, I got an assault rifle right here that is just pure Belgian. That's right, I got myself an FN 2000. It's Belgian. It's pre-used, sadly. Missing cocking handle, but no worries. It comes with a detachable cover so that way you can actually get to your hop-up unit there. That's right. Ain't that just coincidence? And it even comes with not 1, but 3 extended magazines for all your needs. The only issue you got right now, of course, is a fire selector likes to go whee, but no worries. Little bit of tape will fix that just fine. You know how much you want for it? You're thinking, oh, I'm gonna be charging $100 for it. No, I'll be charging $50. I can go down to $45. That's right, folks, $45 for FN 2000. Who does not want FN 2000 in their collection? That's right. So come on down to Sector 9's Assault on Sector 9, June 28th. I'll be there. I'll be selling. I'll be trading. I'll be making you a good deal right now.
I'll take your entire stock!
Okay, all seriousness though. Why am I selling some guns? Well, sadly, it's one of those times where finances are kind of coming into play and I can't budget enough to go back towards the channel. I don't want to do that. I don't want to sell the guns, but I kind of have to because of reasons. Now, the biggest one, of course, is just the fact of I've got 2 HPA guns in my collection. One is an M4 that I know I don't ever want to sell, but the shotgun, it's just not my style. Don't get me wrong, it probably is a good shotgun, it's just not my style. And sadly, HPA is not exactly accessible for me, and I don't have the funds to actually get a pump to actually fill up HPA tanks. Sad as that is. And the other thing, folks, is that while, yes, I do love my little mini game PC, and it is working, and it is chugging along as best as it is, and as best as any could ask for it, my sights are set on the future. And right now, I plan to get an actual gaming PC that will be able to handle editing and a lot of other projects I want to do in the future that sadly the minigame PC cannot do. Selling these guns won't help with that, but it will at least get me on the start. because in the next 2 months, I will not be doing any airsofting. I may do some other content, or I may just take a break and focus on what I'm going to be doing, which of course is mainly just purely focused on getting funds to basically buy that game PC. The other thing, though, is that in those 2 months, I'm going to be at the Crump Flea Market actually selling stuff to kind of help raise funds again. Everything I'm doing is basically going back into the channel. I'm not pocketing any of this. And that is me being honest with you guys. As much as everyone wants to say that people lie about what they want to do with their funds, I don't. I'm being honest with you, and I'll straight up tell you that all the funds I make go back into the channel and go back into the content. That is a full, just straight up truth. Now, what am I going to be doing at the flea market? Well, most of the time when I was at the flea market, I mostly sold surplus and stuff that I had an abundance of. That's going to change. Inspired by my friend in Corinth, Mississippi, who actually has a soda shop, I'm actually going to be selling food, sweets, drinks, things like that. Not your stereotypical Hershey's and stuff, not your stereotypical, like, Coca-Cola and things like that. No, I'm actually going to sell stuff that I legitimately think people are going to find interesting, as well as snacks and stuff I believe people are going to find interesting. Essentially, I'm going to be a soda jockey, but not in the sense of what the term means of a soda jockey. So, in that mindset, all those proceeds made are going to go back into the channel. Primarily, they're going to go into the gaming PC. Now, that's not to say I won't use some extra funds to try and get better filming equipment, camera stuff, stuff to actually help out the channel as a whole, especially me upgrading from the Kodak I'm using here, which has no flip-out screen, sadly, so I can't exactly see what the camera's seeing, sadly. But I am going to try and at least try and upgrade the content and try and be a little bit more, well, cinematic in a sense. I want to be able to experiment and expand the content I create. Not just the media reviews, not just me fledglingly doing Fallout videos, which I know there hasn't been a lot of. I'm sorry for that, but legitimately speaking, there is a lot that I, honest to God, want to do. And a lot of what I really, really do want to do is just around content creation and stuff I genuinely enjoy doing, because either here or Rumble, it is what it is. Even with our partner links, even with the affiliate links, that's a small thing to do. I'm not doing this because, hey, I don't have any room. That is one aspect, but everything else is basically I'm wanting to get things in order and make it to where I have the studio that you see behind me and behind the camera that you've probably seen a couple of times. I want to get this all fixed up, basically. And if those 2 months basically are me going like, hey, I'm basically fully focusing on this and this alone, that's where all that focus is going to be on, is the studio. Now, it's not to say I won't try to do gaming content or anything like that to kind of help fill in the void at least, but it is one of those things of I genuinely do want to make better content. But because the way everything is, and the way everything is just kind of hectic right now, and the world at large, it does kind of take away, and even helping out a friend kind of getting into the sport. So, this is my big announcement of what's going on and what's going to happen forward. All the guns I've shown might not be the only ones I'm going to be selling out of the collection. There may be more. You never know. I mean, hell, I could actually be selling the M14 there, the M14 Springer, as well as the other guns I've shown, just because that's how desperate I am to try and raise funds to get a gaming PC. Now, I'm not going to ask people who I know to contribute. I'm not going to tell them to basically, hey, I'm not like that. I genuinely do want to put in the effort, and I genuinely do want to basically sell stuff. And at heart, I'm the son of a merchant, because my mom is a merchant and what she does at the conventions and stuff. So me being a merchant is kind of what I am. Do I like the fact I have to sell some stuff? No, not really. But it's necessity more than anything that I'm going to have to do it. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you all so very much for watching. As always, I've been AirsoftAL, and to those who have donated to the PayPal, and to those who have helped out in the long run, thank you. And to those who are going to buy these guns and give them a home better than I could, or use them, by all means, please do. I genuinely would appreciate it, and I'm not going to overcharge people on guns. I'm going to be reasonable in prices. I'm not going to be essentially a stereotyped Jew. So, till then, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Alex with All American Airsoft Media, and I hope to see you guys at Sector 9's Assault on Sector 9. Till then.